Hello guys, how are we? I hope you are all good. So joining us again, this is a full day of eating. So I'm going to run over all the foods I have. We're starting off early in the morning, so I'm just woken up not too long. We're going to jump on this bike, 30 minutes of cardio fasted with some TV. Make the time go a little bit quicker, and then I'm going to run you over some of the meals through meal 1, 2, 3 and 4, give you a little bit of insight as to the things I'm eating to try and get leaner. So not that lean at the minute, definitely not, still 16 weeks out, and I'll probably include some of the check-in footage and stuff too, so you guys can have a better idea. But yeah, let's get to it, let's get this cardio done, and I will join you after for meal 1. Boom, nearly done, 28 minutes in, so 2 more minutes to go, wrap up the cardio on this bike, watching some TV, makes your cardio go quicker. Recommend watching Netflix or whatever whenever you're doing it, or podcast. But wrap this up, go make the first meal, best meal, your meal of the day, and we'll see you in a minute. Okay, so this is for anyone who's wondering how exactly I make the cream of rice. I put it all in the bowl first, so cream of rice and whey, I'm mixing them together, so I get about 40 grams of whey. Stick it in here. I weigh everything out, whether it's pre-workout, cream of rice, anything, just to do as exact as I can. I'm gonna go, it's 110 grams cream of rice going in. Goes in there, into this bowl, and I'll get a sieve or a whisk and mix it around, make sure there's absolutely no bits. And what I do is pour it into the pot. So a lot of people make their cream of rice in the microwave and they stir it about, etc. I don't really like that. This is the easiest way for me, and it's the way that I get the cream of rice to my favourite consistency. So I think there's about 500 ml of water in this total, but I don't weigh it out. I kind of just go by eye because I've done it that many times now. But it's only going to take a few minutes. Just let it heat up. It's going to get thicker and thicker. And that is my absolute favourite meal of the day. It's the lemon flavoured Jet-Pre cream of rice. Anyone's looking to try out a cream of rice, this one is the best. Try it. So here we are, cream of rice meal, unbelievable, Jeff. So I'm going to eat this, then I get stuck into check-ins, and then I will head to the gym and come back, second block of check-ins, second meal, etc. And I guess I will see you guys there, but oh, look at this, there's not going to be a single bit left. We're on the way to the gym, away to train delts and arms, or accessory gym session as it's called. So pre is in, first block of check-ins done. So go train delts and arms. I'm going to jump on, I'm actually doing 60 minutes of cardio a day at the minute. This is just temporary though, it's only because I'm going on holidays next week, so trying to make up for lost time. I'm away to Spain for a week, which I still be on plan, still be tracking my food, etc., but things might not be just as 100% strict, so the whole idea of me doing a little bit of extra cardio this week is to kind of make up for lost time. So yeah, an hour cardio a day at the minute, 30 minutes AM fasted, and then 30 minutes post-workout just for this week. To kind of make room, like I said, for that. So on the way, pre is in, delts and arms going down. I'll probably give you a little bit, if I'm not looking too awful at the end, too fat, I'll probably give a little bit of a physique update. So I will see you guys in there. So cardio was done, got the second 30 minutes blasted out. Then we're just home, went and collected the food, went to the butcher's, so we've got the meat for the next couple of days. I typically go to the butcher's about twice a week, just so everything's fresh enough, as I usually eat it every 3-4 days. So I usually get quite a lot of messages about the meat. So here it is, thought I'd show you. So we have the chicken skewers with barbecue sauce, more chicken skewers. These are actually frozen today for a change. They never usually come frozen. And then we have 40 sweet chili turkey burgers. Now, these are all vacuum packed. They just last a little bit longer, stay a bit fresher. But yeah, that's it pretty much. Now, the sauce and stuff on it obviously has calories. As we get closer, deeper in, it's going to be removed. That's just in at the minute for a little bit more flavor, makes it a bit nicer. But we'll get rid of those as we get closer. And then same with sauces on meals and stuff. My sauces are consistently about 15 grams, sometimes only 10, and it's consistent. So as we get closer again, all those little extra things will be taken out, but for now I still have room for them, so we'll squeeze them in. But yeah, meal's about to be ready in a couple of minutes, and I will show you it when it's here. So here we are with the post-workout meal. Nothing special, nothing unusual, just 2 turkey burgers, so 220 grams turkey. We have about 350 grams of Morris Piper potatoes, 5 grams of olive oil, and 100 grams of veg, along with the typical 10-15 grams of sauce. This is typical post-workout. Majority of carb sources now have turned to potatoes, because I like them. They're nice, especially when they're crispy. I love them. Feels like I'm cheating on my diet, even though I'm not. And plus, potatoes are the most satiating carb source you can have. So yeah, this post-workout meal going down, absolutely starving, so this is going to be devoured. And pretty much the next 2 meals are similar-ish to this. I'll make sure I put the macros and stuff up on there, but yeah, just going to get stuck into this, and there will not be a single crumb left on this. Second work block done, and that's pretty much most of it done for the day. I just need to make my post and get all that stuff done, but all check-ins and stuff done, clients responded to. Wednesday's quite a busy day. I have 5 days of check-ins across the week, and Wednesday is one of the busiest ones. So anyway, that's out of the way. Meal 3 about to go down. You'll see it's fairly similar to the last one. The only difference is there's no potatoes. There's a little bit of cauliflower rice. Cauliflower rice, really low calorie. Tastes like doesn't taste great, to be honest. It's pretty tasteless, but it's super low calorie. I think there's only about 30 calories total. So that, 100 grams of veg, and 2 turkey burgers. So this is very, very low carb, next to no carb bar, like a wee bit of carbs from the veg and a tiny portion from the rice, probably like 15-20 grams altogether, not much anyway. But yeah, the reason why I do that is so I can have my last meal be the biggest. So I encourage anyone to do that if you are dieting and you're kind of struggling. Or if you're like me and you like your last meal to be the biggest. I like to go to bed feeling quite full. In the evenings is when I'm most prone to not binging but going off track. I check the cupboards, it's when all the work's done, workout's done, the day is quietest. That's when I find myself checking the cupboards and stuff like that the most. So I like to keep my last meal to be the biggest, and the way I do that is by just cutting the carbs pretty much from meal 3 and then kind of pushing what would be there into the 4th meal. So yeah, little tip for anyone who's out there dieting and find themselves hungry in the evenings. But yeah, that's it. I'm gonna smash this, and then we have one more meal. Actually gonna go jump in the bath afterwards and then get the last meal in. Last meal, here we are, meal 4, 3 chicken skewers, about 370 grams of Morris Piper potatoes and 100 grams of veg. And that's pretty much it. You'll see a lot of the meals are very, very similar. It's just either potatoes or maybe rice or maybe cream of rice, and then protein sources are always the same too. So just as we get into the show prep, you want to keep your foods as similar as possible, although I am a fan still of macros and being flexible, but especially the closer you get to either a kind of a photo shoot or a show, you want your foods as consistent as possible, just so you know that there's going to be nothing that can go wrong. Like if I go get a burger, you know, at 4 weeks out, or pizza or something, even if I might be able to fit it in my calories, it might, you know, cause digestive disruption, like change your luck, etc. It might not digest very well, sit well, might have some sort of reaction, you never know. So you better keep things consistent. And then plus, I like knowing exactly what my meals are. It takes the brain power of thinking out of it. So that's pretty much it. We are 16 weeks workouts and 3 days out this morning at 103 kilos. So yeah, things are going pretty good. We're losing at a good rate. Still absolutely loads of time, probably somewhere between another, I would say maybe 8 kilos to come off. But one thing I've learned is you always have more to lose than you think. Always. So it might be something like 10, 12 kilos, who knows. So I just know the last time I was really lean was 97, and at that stage I definitely had another probably 3-4 kilos to come off. So obviously I built some tissue in the last year, but we'll see anyway. Excited for it. It hasn't really got that hard yet. Yeah, we're not in the suck yet, but as we get over the next few weeks, I'm going to try and document everything as much as possible. So take you along with the process, and yeah, gives you a bit of an insight. But that's pretty much it. I'm going to smash this. There's also Hilo Top ice cream after this. That's why I say I like to keep my biggest meal for the end of the day. So pretty much something, I won't have an ice cream every single day. It's only like 360 calories, so you can fit it in. But I've just basically taken carbs out of the previous meal and reduced the chips and stuff in this. But as we get closer, calories drop, little things like that will obviously come out, as I said earlier, along with like sauces and stuff like that too. So yeah, that is it. I will catch you guys in the next one. Hopefully you enjoyed it.